Yo, what's up guys, Mark from Wandering Souls, back with you with a new video. This is actually a contest entry to Josh Keech, because his channel reached 200 subscribers and he does do a giveaway. So I always support his channel. I love to watch his videos, so I just decided to hop on. It's not a very hard contest to jump on. Just talk about some other interest outside of music. Yeah, you know, we collectors, we all show all the time music and CDs, vinyl tapes, that kind of stuff. But you know, let's do something different. And yeah, why not? You know, I already talked a bit about my other hobbies and interests in another contest entry from Analog Archives. If you have seen that video, it was a part of the certain amount of questions. Just keep it just simple, you know, be subscriber and let them know that you made a video, and talk about your interest, hobbies, and if you combine it with music even, then it's even more cool. But you don't have to make a video. You can also put it down in the comment section. Just write down what your other interests and hobbies are. Yeah, one of my hobbies is exploring new beers. I love to drink craft beers and you know, lagers and you know, special types of beers. And I always try to discover some new beers to explore my taste palette a bit. This is not really a new beer to me. This is Spartacus Weissbier. This is German beer. You can buy this at the Lidl. It's not that special. I had it a few times before. It's not that bad either. So, cheers. So that's one of my interests, to explore new beers. Done that for years. Not that I'm real big alcoholic or something. Just trying some few beers out in a weekend. That's actually what I'm doing, you know. And always trying new beers also go back to beers I already love, actually. So there are a few things, and it's not you know, a lot. I'm talking about things I did in the past as other hobbies. I used to draw a lot, love to write poems in the past, and lyrics and stuff like that. I made music in the past. I was a drummer for a while and did some vocals in various projects. You know, that were things from the past. I also love to read comics. It all are things from the past. I'm not that active in music anymore. Sometimes I still have some projects that I could finish, but I'm not really active anymore. But I'd love to do sometime a build a project, maybe with someone who needs some dev growls or something. You never know. It's an option. Not I'm jumping on everything because I'm too busy to be in a band. Let's put it that way. I have a regular job. I get to do things in the house. You know, I like to go out. I don't have the time to travel the world or something with a band. You know, but yeah, it would be fun to do something with it, a project or something, just make some fun tunes or whatever. But I'm not really big into making music at the moment, and yeah, that was a project in the past. I love to read comics. I collected them as well, Marvel comics, but also things like Rode Ridder, Storm, Trigia, you know, a lot of things more darker, but also things like Suzuki and Whisk I really love to read, Lucky Luke and Asterix, you know, that kind of stuff. But I don't collect anymore. I've got rid of all the comics because I may have made room for my biggest hobby, and which is music, of course. I think I have to do a new room tour in some time as well. If it's all finished, it is. I need to restore some things and make room for more stuff, because here and there are still some stacks lying loose around. I have to fill in, and it will be happening someday in this year probably. And if it all finishes, I will do a room tour for my music. So talking about music, we are listening to ZZ Top, if you were wondering, if you can hear it, that is. But yeah, that were some of my hobbies nowadays. Yeah, besides music, I like to watch movies, of course, read books, go out for a walk, and sometimes a gig. And yeah, a gig is still concerning music, so I don't count that in actually. Watching movies, that can be in a theater or at home. I love to go to, what you just say, bioscope, and yeah, movie theater in English. That's sort of things that I like to do in my private life. I used to have a big movie collection as well, but I narrowed it down to horror movies that I like to watch, and few other movies that are dear to me, some classics and that kind of stuff. So let's go into that and talk about that bit. Yeah, just like I said, I don't own a lot of movies anymore. I have a little rack here with some movies, yeah, horror stuff. Dario Argento movies. This is Trauma, for example, or movies like Tomb of the Blind Dead. This is a Spanish great horror movie. Yeah, really good stuff. And of course, the zombie trilogy, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, that kind of stuff. Or stuff like Suspiria, fantastic movie. A movie that is not really familiar or well known, it's Brain Scan, which is a fantastic horror movie. Really, really good stuff. Children of the Corn. What do you have here? Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've got some parts from Hellraiser here. Let's see, Psycho. One of my all-time favorite movies is The Thing. Fantastic movie. Poltergeist. Love that movie. What do we have more? Of course, this one, a fantastic one. But also some Dutch stuff, like Amsterdam and The Lift. Fantastic movies. Things like Carrie, of course. This is the original version. Let's see what we do have more. Of course, I got a big collection of Nightmare on Elm Street. Definitely one of my favorite series. The Exorcist. It's not really a horror movie, but it's fantastic thriller. Silence of the Lambs. Fantastic movie. What do we have more? Friday the 13th, of course. House by the Cemetery, fantastic movie. Yeah, Lucio Fulci, fantastic director. But also newer stuff like the Blair Witch Project. It's fantastic. Well, it's a bit cringy sometimes, but let's see, what do we have more? One at the last house on the left. Fantastic movie. You know, you get an idea of what kind of horror movies I like. My all-time favorite movie of all time, The Shawshank Redemption. It is a really good movie. This is a must-watch, and if you are want to see a good movie, you must watch. There's also a good one, The Butterfly Effect, with Ashton Kutcher. You wouldn't be surprised, but it's a fantastic movie. Also like Twister, and Full Metal Jacket, fantastic war movie. You have More Dangerous Minds. I really like that movie. Michelle Pfeiffer, fantastic actress. Sixth Sense, definitely one of my favorite movies, thrillers from the 90s, I think. Great stuff. I also like V for Vendetta a lot. Great movie. Let's see what else you can show here. But I think you will get this is really great. This is one of my favorite movies all time. When the Bath Breaks. It's not a really known movie, but it's so good. Okay, Marty Sheen, Ron Perlman is in here. Yeah, fantastic. This is definitely thrillers. This is definitely a must-watch. It's not a really known movie, but definitely worth checking out. It is kind of the stuff I watch. Also, sometimes I like some comedies. Things like things from Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura, and stuff like that. I really like to watch just for fun. I also like this one, Fun with Dick and Jane, also a fun movie to watch. It's over the top ridiculous, but I love it. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff I watch. Yeah, as movies concerned, I used to have a really wall full of movies, VHS, DVDs, Blu-rays, but yeah, when I moved, we moved a bit smaller, so yeah, you have to narrow down the collection a bit, and I thought, well, these are movies that I gonna watch a lot, so yeah, I narrowed it down a bit. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Yeah, and then as like I said, I like to read books. I've showed this once before. This kind of stuff, H.P. Lovecraft. I like to write books about beers. And let's see what we have more here. Things like Dan Brown. And these are not all my books. David Baldacci, like that kind of stuff. Stephen King of course, things like that. George R. R. Martin, of course. This is, of course, Game of Thrones book. Let's see what we have more. Oh, this is not really a big collection, like I said. I also got rid of a lot of books that I was finished reading, so yeah, sometimes it's ridiculous to keep all that stuff in there. Of course, I like to read books about music. How surprising, huh? So yeah, this is a book from my wife, I think, Beck Swoller. It's not for me, but I like Beck Swoller. I love to watch football or soccer, things like that. I love to watch that stuff too. Right here we have some books. Reading a book from Neil Peart here. Also I have John Grisham. I have some books I'm reading as well, but downstairs, but I'm not gonna show those. It's not, it's all in the same style. Yeah, let's continue in the other room. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff I read. I used to have a lot of books too, like I said, but nowadays I have something like, it's not music related or anything. Books I tend, if I'm finished with reading, if I read the whole book and don't feel like reading it a second time, I will bring it to the thrift store or something like that, or put it in. You have also some change system here in the area where I live. There are some little closets outside, free from water and air. You put your book in, you put another one out. That's how it works. So you exchange book with other neighbors. Do that way. So I can do that as well, so if I want to. So yeah, books do a lot. I like to see movies. Also, love to go to theater, and then mean cabaret. Something who is on a stage and telling jokes and funny stories and stuff like that. Also like that kind of stuff. And that's about it. Yeah, like I said, I love to watch sports on TV or at the football stadium. I also sometimes go to the stadium. Not a lot, but did it more in the past than I do nowadays. But most of the time now I'm watching soccer. I follow some teams. I don't have collection shirts or anything. Just have one cap from Ajax. This one I have all football related. My girlfriend has shirts and shawls for Pek Zwolle and Ajax, and yeah, you have a bit for the same teams. But I don't have that many shirts or anything. I don't think it's very important to me to own that kind of stuff. I'm supporter of the teams, but I'm not like, that outspoken with my shirts and no. I just would love to watch it on television or go to the stadium. Also love to watch basketball. You saw sometimes I had a cap of the Chicago Bulls. That's one my favorite club for NBA concerns. Sometimes I watch ice hockey. Sometimes, yeah, I'm a Los Angeles King guy. So sorry if I offend someone. Sometimes I watch, yeah, motorsports. My favorite sports to watch is Formula One. I watched that since I was 13, I think, 94. Just around the time that Michael Schumacher, was going into the Formula One, when Senna was still alive. That era. I have seen the Grand Prix that he didn't survive. Let's put it that way, on television back in the day, and that really impressed me how dangerous the sport actually is. And there were more accidents in the past. A lot of drivers died in the past. Lucky it's much more safer now, but accidents still happen, only not that deadly as it were in the past. Formula One is getting safer and safer. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I'm for Team Ferrari. In that, I always was. But now we have a young Dutch driver, Max Verstappen. Of course, I have to be also for Max. Not that I'm per se for Red Bull, but Max is in that team, so I follow that also. And there's also a new upcoming driver in Formula One, Nick De Vries. Also, that's one. And I'm really curious what he's gonna do in the future. If he has a big future in Formula One as well. I think he just signed a contract with a team. I think Tauri, if I'm not mistaken. He was a test driver for McLaren as well. So he has some experience. He was a Formula 3 champion or something like that. Yeah, a really talented guy as well. So I'm looking forward, and he is gonna bring out to the Formula One next year probably. Also, he just fell in on Williams' team, I think, last Grand Prix or the one before. I don't know. It depends on when you see this video. Um, and he did pretty well. He finished in the points, so for that's really good for the first race, Formula One race. So really curious what he's gonna do in the future. So that's a bit about my hobbies. I think I hope you is satisfying for you, Josh. I don't have a lot of albums matching these concerning things. Maybe if I'm gonna look through my collection, I might find something that will matches my hobbies. But I think talking my hobbies is long enough for a video. So it's about 20 minutes now, already past 20 minutes even. So it's long enough. Yeah, if you like this content, just hop on, just subscribe to Josh's channel. Fantastic dude, great guitar player as well. Just released an EP this year. Still need to review. I was a bit behind on that. Sorry, Josh, but that will happen eventually, because I'm a bit behind on my videos actually. I have to do so many things, also reaction videos. There are so many requests, but I'm working on it, guys. And I still try to do other videos in between, you know, collection updates and stuff like that. And yeah, just to keep it a bit diversity on the channel. But I will be, your video will be there, Josh. Don't worry. But yeah, fantastic dude, really nice fella. He's from the UK. And I definitely need more than 200 subs, so bring him to 300. That will be awesome. Yeah, go check out his band, his project as well. It's just the same name as his channel, so it couldn't be that hard to find. He's also on Bandcamp, YouTube, and you know, just stream the stuff. Hopefully you will bring out physical copies, because I'm a bit of a physical guy, so it would be cool if there were a CD version or something that I can buy the CD version. But yeah, fantastic to do this contest entry, something different to the channel. And yeah, like I said, I already did a bit in Analog's archives. If you want to know more, just also watch that video. I could show you some projects of mine, some music or something. Don't know where I put it actually. It is somewhere. Maybe I do that for another video. That would be interesting to show some projects I had in the past. I'm not gonna reissue all those stuff because yeah, the stuff was really limited released, and I don't feel like re-releasing all the stuff I made in the past. And the one band that was the first band I was in, Punk Soldiers, is I don't even own the rights to that. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, you know, I could show it. Of course, I have two releases from that project. And I had some demo tape stuff, you know, self recordings, but yeah, yeah, not that spectacular. But yeah, I know I someday made a video of my own projects, but I don't want to bring that out because most of those projects are not active anymore. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, Josh. Let me know what you think and what you guys think out there watching. If you like my content, also consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And still check out Josh. Give him the attention his channel deserves. I think he's also gonna do a live stream, or just did a live stream. It depends when the video is coming out. And with some other YouTubers. And yeah, fantastic guy. Love his content. His taste in music is good, and yeah, really nice guy. So thanks you all for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys back soon with another video. In the meanwhile, drink some beer and listen to some tunes. It's always great, and have a great day, guys. Cheers.